Welcome, Sloka 11. Let us reflect on the 11th Sloka of Bhaja Govindam. Let us first listen to the Sloka.
Kuru Dhanajana Yauvana Garvam Harati Nimesha Kalah Sarvam Maya Maya Midam Akhilam Hitva Brahma Padam Tvam Pravishaviditva.
11th Sloka reminds us that some of the things we value most in life are also the things most vulnerable to the passage of time. Adi Shankaracharya identifies three common sources of human pride. The first is wealth, the second is social position and influence, the third is youth. These are all blessings when they are used wisely, but they become obstacles when we mistake them for permanent possessions. The Acharya reminds us that time has the power to change everything. A successful business may flourish for many years, yet unexpected circumstances can change its future overnight. A respected public figure may enjoy admiration for decades, only to discover how quickly public opinion can change. Youth, with all its strength and energy, gradually gives way to maturity and eventually to old age. This is not a tragedy. It is simply the natural rhythm of life. The problem arises when we build our entire identity upon things that are destined to change. If I believe that my worth depends entirely upon my wealth, what happens if that wealth disappears? If I believe my value depends only upon my social status, what happens when circumstances change? If I believe my confidence depends only upon youth, what happens as I grow older? The Acharya encourages us to ask these questions before life asks them for us. He introduces another important concept, Maya. Maya is often translated as illusion, but this does not mean that the world itself is unreal. Rather, Maya refers to our mistaken understanding of the world. We begin to treat temporary things as though they were permanent. We begin to seek lasting happiness in things that constantly change. This misunderstanding creates attachment. Attachment creates fear. Fear creates suffering. The solution is not to reject the world. The solution is to understand it correctly. We may enjoy wealth without becoming possessed by it. We may appreciate youth without believing it will last forever. We may value respect without becoming dependent upon the opinions of others. When our happiness rests upon the divine rather than changing circumstances, life becomes much more peaceful. Let us consider a simple example from daily life. Imagine someone who builds his entire confidence around his job title. For many years, he introduces himself by that title. People respect him because of the position he holds. Then one day he retires. Nothing has changed about his kindness. Nothing has changed about his wisdom. Nothing has changed about his character. Yet he suddenly feels as though he has lost his identity. Why? Because he unknowingly allowed a temporary role to become his permanent definition. Now imagine another person. She also works diligently and takes pride in her profession, but she knows that her deepest identity is not her position. It is her character, her values, and her relationship with the divine. When retirement comes, she naturally experiences change, but she does not lose herself. Her peace remains because it was never built upon temporary circumstances alone. This is the wisdom Shankaracharya wishes us to cultivate. Enjoy the blessings that life offers. Be grateful for success. Celebrate youth. Use wealth responsibly. Serve society with whatever abilities you possess. But always remember that these gifts are entrusted to us for a time. They are not ours forever. The more deeply we understand this, the less fear we experience when change inevitably comes. Instead of clinging, we begin appreciating. Instead of worrying, we begin trusting. Instead of becoming proud, we become grateful. As we conclude this reflection, let us carry with us the central message of this 11th sloka. Everything that belongs to time will one day change, but the divine within us remains beyond time. When we build our lives upon that eternal foundation, we discover a peace that no circumstance can take away. That concludes our reflection on Sloka 11 of Bhaja Govindam. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to explore other enduring works from literary and philosophical traditions across the world at shikshakdp.com. Until next time, this is Hari Kavi signing off. Thank you for listening.